For instance, the Bible repeatedly speaks about gleaning. That means that if you are a farmer and you buy all the seed yourself, and do all the planting yourself, and do all the weeding yourself, and do all the harvesting yourself, you do not have a right to keep all of those crops for yourself. Instead, in the gleaning laws, God says that anyone who is hungry or needy has a right to come onto your property and to take whatever food they need. And in the same way, the Bible repeatedly speaks of tithing as the minimum guideline when it comes to giving. A tithe, of course, is 1/10. In other words, when God calls on us in the Bible to tithe, God is calling on us to be willing to give at least 1/10 or 10% of what we receive, so that God's kingdom, God's work, might be done here on earth. And even though many people today don't want to hear about tithing, I can't help it. It's there in the Bible. In fact, the prophet Malachi even goes so far as to say that those who choose to give less than a tithe are in effect robbing God. I realize that some people are thinking to themselves, I can't tithe. There's no way I could give 10%. But you know what? The problem is not that you can't tithe. No, the problem is simply that you don't want to tithe. To prove that, I'll offer the same guarantee that I've offered in past years. Tithe. And if at any point during the year you find that God is not providing for all of your needs, then let me know, and the church will give you your tithe back. Notice here in this story that this young man encountered Jesus as Jesus was setting out on a journey, on a mission. And so Jesus was basically saying to that fellow, I want you to join with me in accomplishing what I'm trying to do in the world. But I need you to join with me, not just with your prayers, not just with your Bible reading, not just with your worship, but also with your giving, with your generous giving. I believe that Jesus is on a journey, on a mission here through our church. And the result is that we're having a major impact on the community around us. For instance, by the time a student graduates from Crafton Elementary School, there's a 90% chance that they have participated in one or more of the youth programs and activities that we offer. I don't think that there are too many other churches in the country that can say they have a relationship with 90% of the kids in their area. And through those relationships, we're doing what we can to help introduce kids to God and to Jesus. For instance, on Wednesdays during youth club, during the Bible story time, for many of those children, that is the very first time they have ever heard those stories in the Bible. And in the same way, I believe that Jesus is on a journey, on a mission through our church to serve people in the area through our food pantry, the camp senior citizen program, the preschool, the quilting group, the knitting group, the tutoring program, the community nurse and health ministry program, and so many more ways. In fact, according to my rough calculation, well over 500 people every month are directly served by programs and ministries that our church offers. Our church is making a difference. Our church is joining with Jesus to make a real difference in the lives of many, many people throughout this era. And so Jesus looks at us, just as he looked at that young man long ago, and he asks, what about you? Will you join with me on my journey, on my mission? By not just praying, by not just reading the Bible, by not just worshiping, but also by giving, and giving generously. Jesus looks at us with love and waits for an answer.